And they're off. Thousands hit the ground running along Chicago's lakefront in the battle against leukemia. We're live at the Gibbons Run, raising awareness and funds for a cure.
It's race day for thousands of people taking part in this year's ABC7 Gibbons Run. The race is a joint effort with the Leukemia Research Foundation to raise money for a cure for the blood disease.
Named after legendary ABC7 reporter Jim Gibbons, the race has raised nearly $2 million since it started 30 years ago. Dionne Miller live at Montrose Harbor today with more on the incredible show of support. Dionne, I know people got going just about a half hour ago. How are things looking now?
Okay, well, we told them to run fast, right? We're trying to outrun any incoming rain. Our first runners crossed the finish line around 16 minutes ago. So It took them no time. Runners are still coming. Trust me, I was very impressed as well. Yeah, it's incredible what they're able to do. So yeah, runners are still coming in, and there's no rain right now. It feels very pleasant out here, and you're seeing a lot of smiles on faces because they know what they're doing is making a difference. Joining me now is the executive director of the Leukemia Research Foundation, Kevin Radelet, and my friend, Kevin. Kevin, when you started this race 30 years ago, what was the vision? What were you hoping it would continue to do?
Well, first and foremost, it was with ABC7 because of Jim Gibbons passing away due to leukemia. But we would hope at that time that it would grow to the point that it has. We're getting all of Chicago involved and also having virtual teams. We have teams from Colorado to Oregon to South Carolina that are participating virtually. So it's helped us spread the word not only for the Leukemia Research Foundation, but for the disease and also to help raise the funds that are obviously much needed.
Yeah, and what I notice is there are a lot of teams that come back each and every year. You see a lot of new faces, but also new teams this year, obviously. And so it just reminds you how important this cause is and that people are diagnosed and fighting every day.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's the fact, that there are newer diagnoses. And part of that is because of medical research, too, because they're better able to diagnose patients. So that's why the numbers seem to spike a little bit. But having more teams, we have 44 teams that we have out here today.
That's incredible. Where is research right now? What is the money that has been raised over these 30 years continuing to fund?
Well, you talk about the vision, and the vision of the foundation. We started here in 1946, and the vision, of course, at that time was to find a cure. And that vision is still what we focus on. The survival rates have increased significantly since the foundation was founded. Right now, for all types of leukemia, it's about 50-50 in terms of a 5-year survival rate. But there are types of childhood leukemia where it's upwards of 90%. So that's encouraging because if you can get that kind of results from one type of leukemia, the others can't be far behind. So we continue to fund the research, and this year we're going to do just under $2 million in research funding around the world, and we're making steps. It unfortunately is like scaffolding because you have to build it a little bit at a time, and it doesn't move as fast as anybody wants to. But it also helps not only with finding a cure, but with the treatments and the medications that the patients can take.
Well, I know that this race is an important part of that research each and every year. So, Kevin, thank you so much. As you can see, runners still coming in. We're sticking around out here for the next hour as well. And we'll join you in just a little while, guys. We'll send it back to you.
Okay, thank you very much, Dionne. And stay tuned this morning for our coverage on today's race and its crucial role in the fight against leukemia. We will check back with Dionne in our next half hour.